episode you would have seen part 2 of our house build series. In this episode, we've left the house behind and hit the road, heading west towards Moonie. From there we'll make our way to Charlotte Plains, then on to Tambo for the famous chicken races, before stopping at Lara Wetlands and finally reaching Longreach. So come along and join us for another She'll Be Right adventure. So we've made our way to Moonie X Roads. So we spent the night here last night. Moonie X Roads runs off 2 highways. It's the Leichhardt Highway and the Adventure Way. And it's got a population of 25. And basically it services the agricultural industry around the place. Now the place itself has got powered and unpowered sites. It runs on a full septic system, so there's no dump points here. And it can get a little bit smelly right down the back down there, which we found out yesterday. Crossroads has a 24-hour fuel station, a well-equipped restaurant and a well-stocked bottle shop. If you keep your eyes peeled, there's also plenty of eye candy around the place, including a quirky art gallery, even a pighead display that definitely catches your attention. So this apparently is a horizontal oil and gas separator. So in the production phase, it looks like they separate liquids and the gases, and they do that by this little separator number here. I think the oil fields were founded back in the 1960s and the production was at its highest then. I don't think they produce as much oil now as what they did back then, but nonetheless, Santos have got full reign of the place. And doing what Santos does is making oil. And at the back of the information centre you've got some tennis courts over there, and looks like a giant football field too, and I'm assuming people are just free camped over there for the night. You ready to go, mate? You ready to go to Charlotte? Okay, let's go. So we've left Moonie and we made our way through to St. George. We stopped there for the dogs to do a wee and filled up cars, and now we're making our way up through Charlotte Plains. So that's about another couple of hours ahead of us heading towards Cunnamulla. The rain's starting to set in a little bit, but hopefully not too bad. It's just for the day, anywhere between 10 and 30 mil, so I guess we'll see what happens. We just want to hopefully that the rain doesn't come as we're heading up that driveway. It's about 3 or 4 k's of dirt road, so last thing you want to do is get stuck before you get to camp. So anyway, we'll see what happens. Down rain, and there's 15 kilometres to the homestead on a dirt road that's wet. So let's see how we go. So far so good, but we're only 100 metres in, so I don't know. Well, I guess this is just adding to the adventure. And I must admit I am not very comfortable doing this. The zone just did a big slidey, and now I'm feeling scaredy. Woohoo, we made it! No casualties. And I didn't even wear my pants, so that's a good thing, because I thought, oh hang on, I might yet. Jesus, help. Oh, I don't like this. I'm slipping. My trailer's slipping. Oh my god. Whoops. Stay on the road, girl. Oh, I do not like this at all. Righto, here's Mr. Check-In Man. Stop me! Get it away from me.
You wanted a pet goat.
Yeah, well, I want one that I can train, not one that's going to ram me. Yeah, I want one that's going to be my friend, not one's going to attack me. It is cute.
Stomp your feet, jump up and down, clap your hands.
Barry's not impressed with the goat, are you, mate? You're not happy about the goat, are you?
Touch your toes. Now with your left hand, reach out and grab your nose. Say yeah, do a high five with your friend. Up high. let's go.
As you can see, we've set up camp down near the boar drains. It's a fantastic spot with great views, a free hot bath, and if you're lucky, you might even spot a turtle or two. A short stroll along the boar drain takes you to the artesian pools, and of course, happy hour, everyone's favourite time of the day. And if you brought your parents along, chances are they'll offer some advice. It might not be good advice, but hey, it's free. Give us your best rock look. At Charlotte Plains, there's a self-guided audio tour that you can complete at your own pace. Along the way, you'll visit several fascinating landmarks, including the historic shearing and wool shed, Jack's Hut, and the station cemetery. Charlotte Plains began life as a vast sheep station in the 1860s, originally known as Turnworth before being renamed Charlotte Plains in the 1870s. The station has a remarkable shearing history and was once one of the major wool-producing properties in southwest Queensland. More than 56,000 sheep were shorn through these sheds, and as you walk through this relic of the past, you can still catch the faint smell of the lanolin lingering in the air, as if the echoes of history remain within the timber walls. The station's history is well documented throughout the wool shed, making it well worth to take the time to stop, read, and reflect on the lives and the hardships of those who worked here. Another stop on the tour is the station cemetery, and while there doesn't appear to be a published register of those buried here, the information boards help tell the stories of the people who once called this place home. There's also a number of unmarked graves scattered across the property, and much of their history has been lost to time, but it serves as a reminder of how harsh and isolated life in the outback could be. In many cases, when people passed away, they were buried close to where they fell. Now this is Jack's Hut, and I think it's one of the most interesting historical sites on Charlotte Plains because it connects two different eras of outback life. The hut was originally occupied by Jack Emblem, a drover and bullock driver who lived and worked on the property, and over time this building simply became known as Jack's Hut. Later, the hut became associated with Willie the Camelman, a cameleer who lived here for a period and became a well-known local character. Willie was famous for providing wagon rides to visitors and became part of the station's colourful history, and from what I've read, he came from the Tambo region before eventually finding his way here. Today, Charlotte Plains preserves the stories and memories of both men and women. Thanks to that preservation, visitors can still learn about their lives through the displays and information found within the hut itself. The self-guided tour took us around an hour and a half, and we certainly weren't rushed for time. It gave us plenty of time to soak in the history, the heritage, and unique character that makes Charlotte Plains such a memorable destination. Charlotte's Plains is done and dusted for the second time, so now it's time to head west. We're going to duck into Cunnamulla and then up to Tambo for the chicken races. And let's just hope this driveway isn't as crappy as it was on the way coming through.
Let's make it a clean race tonight, please. Alright. Car is in. The girls have not moved. Alright, girls, let's go one here. That means chicken racing, and they do not know what they're doing, even though they get employed to do the same thing every night for 7 months. Alright, we go around the corner, and we're hitting up number 2, and the number will be the alternating hot chicken up here. Last night's winner nearly just got hit. And we go around the corner,
Ben's Chicken Races was a hoot. We've now left Tambo and we're heading on through to Blackwall and then on to Lara Wetlands. Ben's Chicken Races saw us take out the race with the chicken called the Hulk. We pocketed 365 and the other 365 went to the Little Willows kids charity, which was pretty amazing. Anyway, on to Lara and see what adventures are going to be had there with the oldies. See you then. Lara Wetlands is a 15,000 acre station and is 28 kilometres south of Barcaldine and 78 kilometres north of Blackwall from their highway sign. A further 13 kilometres from the highway is the access road. It's all red sand from there with a few bull dust patches which will take you directly to the station. There is unlimited water supply, amazing sunsets and amazing sunrises, and a wonderful bird habitat that even non-twitchers will enjoy. Lara runs 500 head of breeders if you're interested, and you can do a homestead tour if you like. Each tourist season runs approximately May through to September and closes in the summer months due to the extreme heat in the outback. This is our 5th stay at Lara and it never gets old. Such a tranquil place, great for couples and families alike. So come check it out with us. So this is your stylized map of Lara Wetlands. So when you come in, you're going to come in off the highway there. You're going to go up to the office. I think it's $35 a night for each site. And then you can just follow your way around to any camp that you actually prefer. We stay up this neck of the woods purely because there's a pet-friendly place just up here where you can unleash your puppy dogs. You've got ash pits that you can drop your ashes off to every day. You also have some dump points. You've got a big camp kitchen over here, which is pretty cool. And you've got some hot pools there, some for the adults and some for the kids. And also you can have a game of mini golf if that's also your thing. You can grab some kayaks and some bikes. They allow you to do that for an hour each day free of charge, which is really cool. And when you grab the kayaks, well, then you can go out into the wetland and you can go check out their bird species. An interesting fact, they have 127 different species of birds at Lara Wetlands.
Riding along on my push bike, honey, on a bike built for none. These bikes are so damn crappy, and they hurt your buns. You look so pretty as you were riding along.
Hey, Crumbnut.
Oi,
What are you doing taking photos of people?
because I can. What are you making, baby? What you making?
Bread rolls.
Bread rolls. They're not bread rolls.
Sweet bread rolls.
Sweet buns.
Same thing.
You've got sweet buns.
You started drinking early, didn't you?
Nope. You've got men's and ladies facilities if you're not self-contained. The caretaker will light the donkey at 6 o'clock every morning. You've got bushwalks you can go on. You can just kick back, relax, enjoy the bird life. And if you did forget any wood, don't stress, you can always grab that from reception. So you got a fully equipped camp kitchen over here. I think they do tours and that here as well, but if you're here and you want to use their stuff, well, you can. It's got everything you need. Got a barbecue, got a fridge, tables and chairs, and just over yonder is Lara's hotspot. So you've got 2 pools there, one for the kids because it's a little bit cooler, and one for the adults. Nice little playground. And then if we wander over this way, you've got a little communal area here. A little bit of kumbaya at Lara Never Goes Astray. And I'm just going to assume that's for tours, tour groups. And you got yourself an old stove. Anyway, let's go find the oldies. Pop them in a kayak and let's hope they don't fall in the drink. Now, I don't know how this is going to go. film and paddle one handy. What we're going to do is perch it up between my knees. Hang on a second. Anyway, what footage we get is what we get. So here we go. A big paddle around Lara. Oh. Now, the water's only 1.5 feet deep, so if you fall out, you're not going to drown. So there's the oldies going for a paddle. They didn't fall in the drink, so that was helpful. Now to make our way over to our camp over here, because Charlie's making sweet buns. Got a pretty good camp set up, and then all the fraidy cats decide to camp around us, which is a bit frustrating because there's so much real estate here. Plenty of room for everyone, but people want to camp right on top of you, so anyway, not much you can do about it except turn your music up. There you go, there he is. Old sweet bun Charlie. Love him. There's Mother Duck. Say hello, Mother Duck. Hello. And there's Father at the back end. And you can just see to my right there's a little family of ducks. I think that's Mother Duck to the left, and she's got a little baby chickies to the right. And they're just hanging out, doing bird things. We're just leaving Lara Wetlands now, and we're heading back out to the highway. Then we're going to make our way to Longreach, and we're going to spend our last night of freedom before we head back to reality with some extended family, which will be really nice. So we'll see you there. When you call my name, it's like vacation. Couldn't get this from any other